A shoot update, and ladies and gentlemen, we have to do these early in the morning because it is summertime and it does get hot in here in the afternoon, but in the morning it's quite pleasant, and that's what I try to do all my work in here most of the time that I can. And yes, someone's going to ask, Mr. Hare, what about the heat, the weather, the cold? It's a price you just have to pay if you have a large kit collection and you got it all in one spot. You can either put it in the house, so it'll eat you out of house at home, but if you stick it out here, I mean, it's just time is about the only really enemy of model kits. But hey, that's just the price I am willing to pay to have it. So first things first, of course everyone knows I go to garage sales, thrift stores, Goodwills. So the garage sale, I found a Revell new X-Wings, missing the two guns, but no big deal. This is the first ones that came out, if you remember somewhere. I think they're behind here. These are basically box scale, if you can see by the cockpit there. I like these. I think they're good size, but I know, I've already heard it, Mr. Hare, they're not in scale. They're not in scale, Mr. Hare. We can't have these. So you get like a $15 model, and everybody wants, saying it's not in scale, they want a $50 model, which they won't buy that either. But anyway, these are basically box scale, even for adults, but kids build it, because I've actually bought this at sale that a kid was selling. So he put it together and played with it too, like me playing it over my head. I like this stuff. I do like scales, I really do, on well, on a lot of stuff, but I really do like the old box scales. I think they make an excellent model for display and a little bit of weathering, and you have an excellent model. So we're adding more Revell box scale X-Wings to the art. Again, I like cheap kits. And when I say cheap kits, they're usually inexpensive, and they're everyone say, well, that's not the proportions are all wrong, Mr. Hare. Again, box scale type sub, came out in the 60s. I think it's about that size. I think it's really a great model, and I wanted it. I was either going to do this one or the Revell one for my next ceiling tile, and I decided on the Revell one because it was just a tad bit longer. But anyway, it's I like small kits like this, and I know a lot of it don't have the railing on here, but still you can styrene round tube strip on it. It's just so much you can do. But anyway, I like it, and I think it's a great starting point if you wanted to make say it was a pre-Gato or a a variant that no one knows about, and that had the basic shape, and there you have it. But anyway, adding the Lindbergh Gato to the art. Again, 30-minute missions. I only got one this time, and that was Portanova Dark Gray. And again, they basically got me by the nuts here on all different colors. Now they got a new set out, and you've probably seen a couple of them. They have a space, they have a navy, and I'm trying to get the ground one, and then there was an underwater one, which I picked up recently. But anyway, they're a little more money because you get a little more parts with it. But anyway, I like them. I think they're endless of what you can do, and you don't necessarily have to use do what it says on the box. That's just a good starting point to rock and roll on a 30-minute mission kit. Anyway, adding another 30-minute mission to the art. Again, Bandai's got me by the just like the hobby store does, because it's endless when I go in there. Again, they came out with Hello Kitty ball. Of course, it's the Hero ball, which I of course have said it many times. I do love my balls. Hello Kitty ball, had to have it. I do have one complaint with the hobby store. They put stickers on it, especially layaways. If you noticed right there, that was one sticker on they had. I tried pulling it off. They had really good stickers, and I know why they do it. For stealing purposes, and anyway, I wish they'd put on a little thing. But anyway, that's just a little personal gripe there, but no big deal. They treat me good, and I try to treat them great as well. But anyway, Hello Kitty ball. Anyway, of course I got Hello Kitty super deformed over there, and hopefully they'll do like other characters and balls. I think that would be pretty darn sick. But anyway, it's one of those I had to have it. So adding a Hello Kitty ball to the art. I'm going to shift gears just a little bit. I do like concept art, especially like in movies. You know, they'll like draw out like a spaceship, you know, and they'll refine it and then they'll make some, you know, because there's, you know, Star Wars is notorious, Star Trek. Mobius Models did the same thing. Chris Mason, he did concept art for a couple of kits, and Terry Betty did some art, and I forgot that he did it, but he recently showed a picture of what he did. He did the Green Lantern kit by Mobius. He did the concept art for it, and it's pretty much spot on to the sculpt that's done, and that's basically what, I can't think of who sculpted it. Oh, it slipped my mind, but anyway. Again, I like concept art. I need to laminate it, get it, so I try to, when I see these, I try to acquire them when I can. I think they're a unique little piece to the shed and all the antiquities inside here, plus a good companion piece to go with the Green Lantern model kit. So, and Terry Betty's concept art to the art. I have to thank the hobby store. Someone returned a model, and they basically pretty much broke and everything. They don't normally take returns like that, but I think he was I want to say special needs or something of that nature. But anyway, they went ahead and did it, and so I acquired the model because they basically had to get rid of it. And that's Kylo Ren from Bandai, and basically there ain't nothing really wrong. I mean, it is. Basically broke it at the joints, and all you got to do is just take the joints off and refix it. But anyway, other than that, he's all there, and he took it off the nubs pretty darn good too. So anyway, it's one of those. They asked me if I'd find a home for it, and of course I did find a home for it. It'll be in the Star Wars section inside the art. But anyway, very special, and I've always said model kits always tell a story, and that's one of those that does tell a story, especially all the other ones. So, one more. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I think, well, I can't say that either, because frogs. Everyone knows I like my frogs, you know, and I like my last one was the big Super Megazord frog, I believe. Well, I forgot I had this in layaway. They had the frogs have a boat. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta have that. So anyway, I don't even know what it is. What pirate King Kiro's ship. I have no idea. It's a pirate ship with frogs, and I was like, oh my god, I just look at that. It's just nuts what they come up with. And this is one of them addictive little things where every time you buy one, you gotta have 5 more. And supposedly, I bought another frog, but he's not a frog. He's like a bad guy gets to the frog. I don't know what he is. Well, that'll be a couple months down the road, maybe, or a couple weeks, if I get that out, because I still got stuff from a couple months ago I gotta get back. But anyway, that's another financial hobby store problem. But anyway, pirate ship frog. I'm adding that to the art. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. I have to do this in the morning because it does get hot, but we are adding more frogs, we are adding concept art, and of course, Hello Kitty. So anyway, that's what I've got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.